Hey there and welcome. Today we're going to take a look inside an incredible machine that runs 24/7. A machine you probably never even think about. Your own body. We're going to explore the invisible mechanics of one of its most important jobs, breathing.
Okay, let's just start with this. Go on, right now, wherever you are. Take a nice deep breath in and let it out. Simple, right? Feels totally automatic. But under the surface, a whole series of amazing mechanical and chemical events just happened. So what really went on in there?
To really get our heads around breathing, we first need to get a key term straight, one you hear a lot in biology: ventilation. So all ventilation means is the physical movement of air. It's the in and out part. Think of it like this. Ventilation is just the delivery service. It's what sets the stage for the main event, which is the gas exchange. So how does this delivery service actually work? Well, your chest, your thorax, it basically acts like a powerful, super efficient set of bellows. It's all about muscles, volume, and pressure. Let's break down exactly how it works.
First up, breathing in, or inhalation. This diagram shows you the main players. See that big muscle at the bottom, the diaphragm? It contracts and pulls down. At the same time, muscles between your ribs pull your rib cage up and out. Now, a lot of people think we suck air in, but that's not quite right. What we're really doing is making a bigger space inside our chest.
And here's the play-by-play. First, those rib muscles, the intercostals, they contract, lifting the rib cage up and out. Then, the diaphragm contracts and flattens out. All of this makes the space inside your chest, your thorax, get bigger. And when the volume goes up, the pressure inside goes down. Nature hates a vacuum, so air from the outside, which is at a higher pressure, just rushes in to fill the space. It's simple physics, really.
Okay, so what goes in must come out, right? Now let's look at the opposite, breathing out, or exhalation. And as you can probably guess, everything that just happened now goes into reverse. The diaphragm pops back up, the ribs settle back down, and the air gets pushed out.
And here's that process, broken down. This part's actually easier. Your intercostal muscles and your diaphragm just relax. They let go. This makes your chest cavity smaller, which squeezes the lungs, increasing the pressure inside. And that higher pressure just forces the air right back out. It's a mostly passive process. Your muscles just have to chill out.
So this is the key takeaway, a perfect side-by-side comparison. Inhalation is an active process. Muscles contract, volume goes up, pressure goes down. Exhalation is mostly passive. Muscles relax, volume goes down, pressure goes up. Quick little study tip for you. If you can remember the steps for one, you automatically know the other. You just have to reverse everything.
Okay, so we've totally nailed the how, the mechanics of moving all that air around. But why? Why do we do it? This brings us to the whole reason we breathe in the first place, the great gas exchange.
Let's look at the actual evidence. This table shows us what the air we breathe in is made of versus the air we breathe out. And you can see some interesting changes. We take in about 21% oxygen and we breathe out around 16%. But look at those numbers for carbon dioxide. That's where the real story is. The air we breathe in, the air all around us, has a teeny tiny amount of carbon dioxide in it, just 0.04%. It's practically nothing. Just keep that number in your head for a second. Now look at this. The air we breathe out is 4% carbon dioxide. That's not just a little more, that is a 100-fold increase. So my question to you is, where on earth did all that extra carbon dioxide come from?
The answer? It came from you. Deep inside your lungs, in millions of tiny little air sacs called alveoli, a trade happens. Oxygen from the air you just breathed in moves into your blood to get shipped all over your body. At the very same time, carbon dioxide, which is a waste product from your cells, moves out of the blood and into the lungs so you can get rid of it. And that is the whole point of breathing.
Now, a 100-fold increase sounds pretty dramatic, but talking about it is one thing. How can we actually prove it's happening? Well, lucky for us, there's a classic science experiment that makes this invisible process visible.
So, this setup uses something called lime water. It's a clear liquid that has a special property. It turns cloudy or milky when it comes into contact with carbon dioxide. So when you breathe in through the mouthpiece, regular room air gets pulled through tube A. When you breathe out, your breath bubbles through the lime water in tube B.
And here are the results. It's so clear. The lime water that the inhaled air bubbled through, still totally clear. But look at the lime water that your exhale breath went through. It's turned all cloudy and milky. That's our proof right there in the test tube. We are absolutely breathing out way more carbon dioxide than we're breathing in.
So let's bring this all home. This whole process we just walked through, from your chest muscles contracting to those invisible gases swapping places deep inside your lungs, it's the reason we're all here. It's happening constantly, automatically, and it is absolutely essential for life. Think about this for a second. Every single day, your body pulls off this incredible dance of mechanics and chemistry more than 20,000 times. Each and every breath is this perfectly timed event that brings in the oxygen you need and gets rid of the waste you don't.
So, the next time you take a deep breath, maybe before a big test or just to relax, take a moment to appreciate that invisible machine hard at work inside you. I mean, isn't it just amazing what your body accomplishes with every single breath?